Hey all, it is I, Charlena Nini Kennedy, Princess Queen. Call me what you want, just keep it clean. Today I am coming to you all for I am now kind of supposing that it's going to be my first haul. I'm not very familiar with the line. I've never really used the makeup. I currently have the Brush Shampoo. So I'm going to do this a lot because I'm recording on my Mac. So I just want to give you a disclaimer. If you see me doing this with my hand, it's because my screen is going dead and I don't know if you can see me. Anyway, I own the Brush Shampoo. I own the foundation brush. I own the liquid liner and the waterproof liner pen. I don't use the eyeliners. I'm really not a big fan of eyeliner. I purchased those really because they were dirt cheap and I just wanted to kind of practice. I'm not a makeup kind of girl. I don't do makeup every day. When I wear makeup, usually it's just mascara and a brow filler. I'm just not super big on makeup. I'm 20-something years old and I am just now getting into kind of like the makeup thing. So figured why not start start with an affordable and an inexpensive product. So I've already used my handy dandy kitty scissors to open my little package. I am taking it fresh out of the box. I just don't want my address to be shown, so sorry about that. Alright, so got some paper stuffing on top, which is nice. This is my first time ordering from the Elf website. I'm not sure if I already said that or not. So basically, when I order from a website that's new to me, I always open it up on camera. I started YouTubing, I think I was vlogging in 2008. Yes, in 2008 when I went off to college is when I started vlogging. And so I've done a lot of opening packages to myself. I just kind of stopped posting videos. I wasn't posting frequently at all, but I decided why not give it a shot again. I am an aspiring journalist, and I figure it's great practice to not only speak to yourself, but to be connecting with an audience. So I'm just going to give my YouTube thing another try, and regardless of if I gain another subscriber, I just hope to just really work on what I need to work on my skill set so that I can be a better journalist when my time comes. So that's my disclaimer. Now I'm going to get into the haul. Okay, so the products, this is pretty cool. They come in a little baggie, which is, I actually really like this. I've never ordered any sort of makeup online. Every makeup that I've ever purchased, I've purchased in store. So I'm not sure how the rest of them arrive, but I like that they come in this bag simply because if you don't have a train case or something to carry them in, this is really, seems like it'd be relatively helpful to put it in. Okay, so okay, my Mac just, I don't know, like timed out, so I had to type in my password. So I'm probably going to do a lot of transitioning and whatnot, so you don't see all that gunk. All right, so what am I going to start with? The first, wow, I have a lot of, I didn't remember ordering all this stuff. It's a lot. Okay, and I ordered a 140 something. Okay, this must be, okay, cool. I'm going to open this. This is I ordered the 144-piece, eyeshadow, and I ordered the bright eyeshadow. It's the bright eyeshadow palette. Okay, it looks really good. It looks neatly packaged. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. The colors are really bright. I like that. This lime color up here in the green, it's like green and yellow mixed together. This lime. It's got a little, I'm not sure if you can see this. Maybe I need to put it upside down. It might be easier. Okay, on that lime, you see that little dot right there? Yeah. It's got a little dot on it. A couple of the yellows have that, which is fine with me. That's not a problem. I'm sure it's not easy to get all of these different colors into this little palette. It's quite large. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. I'm going to show it to you from the back because I hate the glare that is coming off the front of this. You know, true journalist in me, when people have glasses, they need to tilt them up or down, because usually down, because the glare, it's just too much. So yeah, I'm going to show it to you the backward way just so you can see the sizing of it. Okay. Do you see this? All right, you see it. As you can see, there, I could fit like a whole nother thumb in here because that's how big the packaging. So it is quite large. I don't know how big I was expecting it to be, but I mean, it seems appropriate. It seems befitting because there are 144 shades in there. So I like that. I chose the bright as opposed to the neutral because I own the Naked palette, the Naked eyeshadow palette from Urban Decay, which is quite popular. And it's basically all neutrals. And I figure this whole half is basically neutral. Not half, but this, I would say this 1/3 is neutral. And I think these colors are really fun. They'd be fun to play with, whether you do a smoky eye or a spirit day or whatever the case is. I just thought that they'd be really fun. So this palette, okay, I do remember the cost of this one. This one is originally $30. It was on sale for $15. And then because it was a part of the Studio collection, it was an additional 50% off. So I ended up paying $7 and some change for this 144 piece eyeshadow, which I think is pretty awesome. All right, I'm going to try to go quickly through the other things. This is the e.l.f. Brush Shampoo. This was also 50% off. Everything that I purchased was 50% off, so I didn't spend much of anything on all of these items. And this is the e.l.f. Brush Shampoo. I already own this product. I really do like it. I think it's quite excellent, so that's why I purchased another one. The other one I have right now, I'm probably down to about here, so I figured why not, you know, replenish, you know, my stock if I really like the product, and it's 50% off, so I purchased that. I'm going to do the brushes that I got last. Next, I purchased 2 cream eyeliners. I got the black and the teal teas. And what I like about these, the reason I purchased the black is because, well, it's like the most basic color. I really, again, I'm not an eyeliner person, but when I do use eyeliner, I do like black, especially if you're doing something where you're on stage or if I'm participating in a pageant or whatever. I feel like being extraordinarily fabulous for the day. If I decide to wear false lashes, I always cover my tracks, literally my tracks, with black liner. And I read a lot of really great reviews about this, so I decided to try it myself. Now, when it comes to the teal teas, the reason I tried this one is because one of the reviewers uploaded a photo of herself with this on, and it looked beautiful. Her eyes really popped. Granted, she wasn't brown skin, so I don't expect to have the same exact results as her, and I don't think it's going to look exactly the same, but I think that it's going to still look just as good, so I'm pretty excited to try this. I think that it looks really good with a contrasting eye, so I think that'll be cool. Next, I purchased the eyebrow lifter and filler, and it's basically, okay, so, oh wow, that's cool. I didn't realize this on the website. Maybe I did, maybe I forgot. I have a really bad memory. Okay, anyway, so this is the e.l.f. Eyebrow lifter and filler, like I just said. The lifter portion of it is the color ivory, and the filler is the color, is not the color, but it is labeled dark. And what's really cool is that there is a pencil sharpener on there that I guess you can, as your filler begins to dull itself, you can sharpen that. So that's really, really cool. All right. I got the baked eyeshadow in the color Enchanted. And the reason I chose this color was because I felt like it'd be really pretty on my eye, especially if I want to do a naked palette, if I want to do, the reason I purchased this is because I wanted to, I thought this would be really great for a smoky eye, especially if I'm on the go and I don't have the, you know, the space to carry the naked palette. Okay. Next, I was really excited about trying this. This is the Complete Coverage Concealer. I was really excited about trying this. Again, the glare is killing me. So I'm just going to use the things at the top, okay? So it comes in 4 different colors, and this is for dark skin tones is what it says on the packaging. I'm getting so old for this. My back is like killing me, but I've been working all day, so cut me some slack. Okay, so what I like about this is that for me personally, like based on this color, these colors at the top, I would say that I'm closest to this color right now. The third one, which is probably not your third, you're probably seeing my reflection, I don't know, but it's my third. this color, but in the summer I will be well at this color, if not darker. So I really like that this concealer has an array of colors for brown skin, and thank you Eyes, Lips, Face for knowing that brown, dark skins come in all sorts of complexions. And so even though it says for dark skin tones, that's really not a dark skin tone. That's definitely like a warm or cool or whatever, I don't know, but I really like that because I have friends that are as fair as this, and, you know, the rainbow keeps going. So I really like that this palette has all of them. I've never tried their concealer before, so I'm excited to see how it works. And once I start using it, I will do a review and let you all know. And then the final product, the reason I'm saving this for last is because while it was sitting there on the floor, I could see this, and I read this in a lot of the reviews. This is a tinted moisturizer with SPF 20, and it's rich brown from medium to dark skin tones, and I got it in the color Mocha. So the first thing that I want to say about this is that you can see that there is quite a bit of product missing. And I'm not going to say that it's missing as in it was used, because I don't believe that's the case. But what I will say is a lot of comments said that there's this, you know, kind of like this translucent window so that you can see how much product you have left. And a lot of people made this complaint. They said that there wasn't much product in here, and it was mostly air, kind of like chips. And you know what? I can see exactly where they're coming from, because laying it like this, you won't be able to see it on the camera because it is actually quite difficult to see here, but you can see that most of the product is laying on the bottom half of this. So I would say this is about half full. Obviously, they have to fill products with air. They have to let some air in there. And finally, I'm going to show you all the brushes that I got. This is the contour brush, which I don't agree with contouring. I think it's really silly to shape your face differently than what it's naturally shaped like. I think that doing this to your face is weird. I don't get it. I just don't get the craze. The brightening, and I just think that a little goes a long way, and I think that it's okay to enhance your beauty, but when you turn it into like an art form, an everyday art form, it just seems a little bit much for me personally. And I don't mean to throw shade, or I'm not trying to be negative, or you know, bash anyone. I'm just saying that's my personal opinion. So although this is the contouring brush, I purchased it because you can see the shape of the brush. It's kind of like a crease brush, and I did have a large crease, I can't even say that. That's really difficult. I owned a large crease brush, and I actually purchased it like at Target, I believe. I don't know the brand. It had a white handle. That's all I really remember, but it was awesome. It was a really great brush, and I will go back and buy it again, but I don't have any intention of going to Target right now. I don't really need anything, so why not get a thingy? And it looks like it's going to work just as good. All right, the next brush. I purchased this small precision brush, and my intention for this is to really be able to get into the corner, deep into the corner, without getting the product all over, and that's pretty much all I plan on using this for, really because I want to be able to really brighten the corner of my eye whenever I do a smoky eye. The next thing I purchased is the Stipple Brush, which I was pretty excited about trying. I never played with one. I've never owned one, so I'm pretty excited to try this. It kind of looks like a little skunk, you know? What if we had little skunk animals like this? Well, I mean, okay, skunks do exist, I know that, but skunk pets is what I meant. How cool would that be, you know? Okay. Oh, wow. It's very light. I can see totally why people would use this for foundation. It's very light, very airy. So that's pretty fantabulous. Yeah. Oh, wow. It feels so soft. Oh, wow. Okay, so the white portion of the bristles is like just soft. Feels really good. And then the black portion of the bristles is like silk. Feels great. I can't even speak. I'm so excited. This feels really good. I bet it works really well. I'll let you know when I start using it. And this, I saved it for last. This is my best. I saved it for last. It is the Retractable Lip Brush. I really wanted this. This is the product that I really wanted because I like to wear lipstick a lot. And there are some lipsticks I have that I just, you know, dab because they're very pigmented. And then there are some lipsticks that I like, you know, do this. But I've read quite a bit that, you know, really controlling it with the brush and putting on how much you want and topping it or whatever with a liner. And I've just heard that it's really great to have a brush. And I've seen a couple of lip brushes, but they're not retractable, so basically they're just out in the open when you're not using them, and I don't like that at all. So I decided to purchase this brush, which looks like it is broken. Okay. I don't know what to do. Maybe, I don't know what to do with this. Okay. Hold on one moment. You can make a professional artist and create flawless look with this e.l.f. Studio Brush. This compact and retractable brush is perfect for precision application and mess-free storage. Okay, directions. Take the cap off and put it on the bottom of the brush to pop up the retractable lip brush. Apply lip color or gloss to the center of your lips and blend in. So exciting. If you've never used the e.l.f. lip retractable, what is it? e.l.f. lip brush? e.l.f. retractable lip brush, which is weird. My e.l.f. is kind of torn off already, which is weird. I don't know if you can see. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I don't care. Okay. What you're going to do is, here's your brush. You're going to separate the top from the bottom, like so. You are going to keep the thicker part that says e.l.f. on it. Keep that on the base. You can take the thinner one, put it right on inside like this, and you are going to, voila, see the bristles pop right out. So this is pretty cool. That's really cool. They're, the bristles are a little stiffer than I expected, which is good because you can really control how much color you're getting in. So that's pretty awesome. I like that. I don't know why I'm doing it. I have lip gloss on right now. I was going to show you my receipt to show you the prices and show you what I spent, but the prices are not on here. Just the item numbers, the names, and the quantities. So what I will do is, let's see if I can, okay. What I will do is I will put the item numbers, the name, whatever. Follow the link below. I'll put it on my Tumblr. And I'll put the full price. I got 12 products. The pricing is not on here, but I spent $30. I know that for a fact. So, I mean, 12 products for $30. I don't think you can beat it. That's an average of 2 something, you know, per product. So that's really good in my opinion. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. That's awesome. So, thank you all so much for tuning in to my first ever haul. If you guys want another haul, let me know, because I like shopping and I like sharing. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time. XOXO.